The Nintendo store in New York is a very unique spot. Mm-hmm. So let's take a look.
Let's go! Well, let's not go.
Well, we're going to have to go. But we're talking today about Nintendo New York. We'll address the set later, but Nintendo New York. I've never been to New York. Have you been?
I've never been to New York.
You've never been?
I've heard that people that live there, they don't drive their own cars. They just take taxis everywhere. That's crazy. There's probably not parking places.
Probably not.
Whew.
So let's not drive there.
No. So this place, it opened in 2005, but at the time it was known. Well, I should say that it has a more complicated history, doesn't it?
Yes.
In 2005, it was known as the Nintendo World Store. It just recently got rebranded as Nintendo New York.
Yes, and formerly, it was the Pokemon Center.
Wow.
Which is really cool. I remember when that sort of stuff started really picking up. They had mini Pokemarts in stores. I remember going to the mall and there was a little kiosk that was the Pokemart, and I was so excited that I could go to the Pokemart. So and this was probably part of that.
Yeah, in some shape, the store's been around since 2001, so it's old. It still has an entire Pokemon section left over from the Pokemon Center days. Of
course.
Along with a 3DS and a Wii U section, but that's going to be changing soon.
Indeed. It's 10,000 square feet, which is a pretty darned big store. Yeah. Now, whenever I hear of the Nintendo store, I think of it as a small thing.
Oh.
But
no, sir, it's multi-level.
Pretty darn big, and a lot of stuff happens there.
Yes. They are open 7 days a week. They don't close on Sundays, so that's cool. Mm-hmm. The stuff you can buy there is pretty neato. Mm-hmm. Exclusive merchandise that can be found. That's Nintendo New York. So they hold competitions, they give away things, and get this, everybody. They give away early release products as prizes.
That's so cool.
Only
there.
I know. We've talked a little bit before about how I like to study business advice and stuff. Mm-hmm. I hear that one of the coolest things about having your own products is that you can give them away sometimes. So I'm sure they have a lot of fun with that, but pre-release games.
Oh my goodness.
That's what Nintendo fans live and die for.
Yeah, that if you have one of those, then it's like a holy grail for the rest of your life. You'd be like, I played that game before anybody else did.
Yeah. You remember that one single pre-release game that I got and what happened?
Yes. It was... Now, that was Smash Bros., right?
Smash Bros. 4.
For
Wii U.
You emailed the person, and they were like, well, you're not supposed to...
I'm not going to reveal my secret.
Oh, but yeah, okay.
What happened after I got the game was I came down with heavy tonsillitis.
Oh, so it was a curse, basically. Yeah. I do not remember this.
I see.
I remember you getting the game early.
I got the game, I popped it in, and then my glands went
So it was basically infected. So they send it out with a sickness inside.
So I was in bed, half dead, all week, not playing video games until the game came out. It was insane.
That's so bad.
Anyway, they hold competitions, and then they at E3 time.
Yeah, E3 time, you can go there for the E3 show screening.
Yes.
And that is special and spectacular.
And even sometimes when it's not E3 time, like the Switch presentation that just happened, everybody was able to go and watch that at the Nintendo New York store. How cool is that?
That would be awesome.
So the products that they carry there, a lot of first-party stuff, but also the things that get officially licensed. And I was just kind of browsing through their offering, and I found this really weird thing. Mario teethers.
What?
For your babes. That can be frozen for extra relief.
I'm starting to see this trend that they're trying to get these younger and younger people. And we saw and this wasn't Nintendo per se, but the Nintendo nursery, the Mario Kart nursery.
Yes.
It's kind of scary. Nintendo is truly a family brand.
Yeah.
Just Johnson and Johnson or SC Johnson or whatever it's called. They marketed to the whole family, and everything has to be about Nintendo.
Go home, be a family brand.
Indeed.
Instead.
Instead of the alternative. No, indeed.
Yes.
And they have been very active, not just as Nintendo of America, but as Nintendo New York City on social media,
right?
Tweeting special stuff, especially about the NES Classic. I've been seeing they're really busy on Instagram.
We have NES Classics in stock. Oh, they're out.
Yep, in and out, and they have to tweet it out when they have it, and of course you're going to follow that sort of thing if you're in New York. And what more special of a place to get an NES Classic than at the Nintendo store?
Something that surprised me a little bit is I was looking around for records of Nintendo high-up reps visiting this store, and it really only happens a couple of times, like Miyamoto, Reggie. They visited, but it's like a big anniversary, like Mario's 25th, or special occasions like that. You know, if I owned the thing, I'd probably drop in there a bit more. Yeah. You know, like, I'm sure people would tweet, like, sightings of Reggie, come get autographs and stuff. It would just drive a ton of traffic to the store.
Absolutely.
Of course, you know, he's busy. He works in Redmond, Washington, and all that.
It's a way to fly.
But, you know, like Olin Rogers, the YouTuber, he has that soda parlor place. He's there all the time throwing events and stuff.
That's so cool.
That's what I would like it to be when we have a TBC store.
Yes. The Two Button Crew store coming to a North Idaho hick town near you.
Yeah.
But this place, like we said, it's huge. It's got the huge screens so that you can play these Nintendo games.
Like a movie theater or something.
Yeah. It's no big... It's like no... I meant small deal. It's no big deal. No big deal. Just theater-sized screens that you can play their games on.
Yes.
No, go there, experience these huge... Look at these. Look at these screens. They're huge.
And I was pleasantly surprised by the aesthetics, what all went into the building of the building, and then just all the open spaces. Like, you're not going to be shoulder to shoulder with people trying out 3DS demos and stuff.
Right.
You know, they do it smart. They have little plus-shaped tables with a 3DS on each end and a bunch of open space around you and stuff. So it's pretty cool. It's well thought out. What else?
That's the way to go. Sad moments.
It's time to close the chapter on this set. This very TBC set. As you may have noticed, Bert Soapbox himself has already been removed.
Yep.
And we've been transitioning for a couple weeks now.
Indeed.
Getting into the new place.
Instead.
Every time we've gone to a new place, it's been some form of upgrade. So
yes.
We just have to keep looking to the future, right, Simeon?
Absolutely. We're looking forward to the next level.
Yeah.
It's the next level of Two Button Crew.
Yeah. Anything you want to say to the props that are dropping once and for all?
Yes. Thank you all for holding up the props so well.
Yes.
At least for the past year or so.
All right.
And thank you.
Thanks for watching. Yes. And thanks for being a part of the crew.
Don't forget to check out the Two Button Crew website where we got all sorts of cool stuff going on every single day of the week.
See you guys next time.
Signing out.